Former scam and hip-hop Atlanta star vidIQ just got arrested after being accused of involvement in a real estate scam that cost the Florida couple nearly $200K.
I'm connected to the cartel lifestyle because I grew up in it. My dad is from Cali, Colombia, and he came to America and had to make a living, and that's what he did. He was part of the cartel life, so that's how I am here.
Reality TV star faced a Volusia County judge for the first time and got a $300,000 bond.
Salome Jackson, better known on TV as vidIQ, is accused in a real estate fraud case that took a local family for nearly $200,000.
The land was never for sale. And almost a year later, the case has led to former Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Cartel crew star vidIQ being put in the handcuffs. Welcome to the circle. It's your boy B Millie, and this is Not a Drill TV. Let's get into this one.
I ain't never lost, I learned. Even if you double cross, I learned.
So let's go back to the beginning, because Betty isn't exactly where this story starts. It starts with a couple in Orange City, Florida, who owned a mobile home park. There was a vacant piece of land next to their property. One day, they see a land for sale sign sitting on their property. Crazy part is, this wasn't somebody just calling saying, send me $200K and I'll sell you some land. There were layers to this. The couple first put down $2,000. Then when it was time to close, another $196,000 was wired. After the money changed hands, the situation started getting a little weird. The couple wanted a survey of the property. That's when getting answers became a problem. The person they thought was the realtor just stopped answering the phone. Then at one point, the couple is saying they were told to just stop calling. So instead of continuing to go back and forth, the couple contacted the actual escrow company whose name they believe was connected to the transaction. And that's when the whole thing started to unravel. The company told them the person they had been communicating with didn't work there. Not only that, the real company didn't handle this closing. But it gets worse, fam. They eventually learned that the actual owner of the land never put it up for sale. Somebody had created the appearance of a real property sale involving land they had no right to sell. At this point, this isn't a bad real estate deal. That couple had just got scammed. And now the real question is, where did the money go?
I mean, I had a good childhood. It was just difficult because, like, you know, we couldn't really stay in the same place with my dad all of the time because we were always kind of like running from the feds. But
the connection to the case comes from the money trail. This case took roughly 11 months to build. The money didn't simply move from the couple directly into one account and sit there. It traveled through different accounts and businesses connected to several states, including Florida, New York, and New Jersey. Out of all the money the couple lost, authorities allege $178,000 eventually reached Betty. That's where this becomes much bigger than just the reality star name being randomly connected to someone else's case. Connecting the bank account to somebody is one thing. Connecting the person to the actual transaction is another. The case takes us from Florida all the way to New York. That's where an ATM transaction in October 2025 involving a woman depositing a check. She has very noticeable tattoos. Those tattoos allegedly help connect Betty to the woman seen making them transactions. The pieces are starting to come together. You have the fake property sale in Florida. You have money moving through different accounts, and now you have surveillance footage placing Betty at a transaction connected to the money trail. But there's still another layer to this. You would think maybe this was another person involved, except when they reached out to her, the woman apparently had no idea what they were talking about. She said she was not involved with the escrow company at all. She didn't even drive and use the wheelchair. And most importantly, she had previously dealt with identity theft. Now the picture becomes a little clearer on why Betty is also facing an allegation involving the use of another person's identification. It also shows how complicated something like this can get. You can have real people's names, real company names, bank accounts and documents. Everything can look official on the surface. Whole time, the actual person whose information is being used may have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Nope, that way. That way. That way. Make your see that door's open that way. Right there.
Betty was arrested on August 13th, 2026, and these aren't minor charges, fam. She's accused of offenses that include grand theft over $100,000, money laundering involving $100K or more, and organized scheme to defraud and fraudulent use of personal identification. Again, those are charges, they are not convictions. Now the big question is, what happens to Betty Idle from here? A case involving this much money is going to have a paper trail. There are bank transactions, alleged surveillance footage, and records showing where the money moved. Receiving money and knowingly participating in a fraud are two different things, and that's exactly the type of issue that's going to matter as this case moves forward. Do you think this setup would have looked legitimate enough to fool most people? Let me know in the comment section, because this is crazy work. And if you're watching Not a Drill TV and you haven't joined the circle yet, hit the subscribe button, it's free. And it's your boy Big Millie. Much love, fam, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
If not, then it's all up. It's all up. If not, then it's all up.